Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. So last week I told you about what I was thinking about. Well, one of the things I've been thinking about as I've been contemplating Psalm 40, verse 1. That verse says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. And last week I told you about how I thought that really gives us permission, even tells us to cry out to God. The second thing I've been thinking about as I've been thinking about this verse is not what we're doing, but what God is doing. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. Sometimes when I'm thinking about a Bible verse, sometimes it really helps me to understand it when I consider what it doesn't say. Okay, what do I mean by that? Psalm 40 verse 1 says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. It doesn't say, I waited patiently for the Lord. He was too busy running the universe to pay attention to me. It also doesn't say, I waited patiently for the Lord. He had better things to do than pay attention to the likes of me. You see what I'm saying? That verse, it reminds me not just of what I need to be doing, waiting patiently and crying out to God, but it reminds me that He is active. Even when my situation is such that I feel desperate and I feel like all I can do is cry out for help, God is not inactive. He turns to me and He hears my cry. He pays attention to me. He's loving me through my circumstance. He is with me. And that's very encouraging to me. And I pray it is for you too. I don't know what your circumstance is today, but I know that God will turn to you and hear your cry when you call out to Him. I know that He will love you. I know that He will give you the strength you need to make it through your circumstance. He is faithful. He is working it out even now. And He is good all the time. Amen. So, cry out to God. Wait patiently for Him. And know that He is working on your behalf. Have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.